All right, so you've probably looked at the other video already where he walked you through the steps. I'm going to take you through these examples that are off on the side that you can't see. But before I do that, I just want to review a couple things because this lesson is cake. Okay, we've done some pretty tough things here lately. This is not one of them. This one is just plain easy. It's about a quarter step forward from some of the stuff that we did 2 months ago. And that's all it is. So there's really almost more of just a review. Lesson 97, if I gave you this equation, y equals negative 3x plus 6, this is in slope-intercept form, so we can graph this by looking at this and saying, okay, the 6 is the y-intercept. Okay, so I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There it is right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I got it right spot. Okay, and the slope is the negative 3 right here. So I come off of this. It's down 3, 1, 2, 3 over 1. That gives me negative 3. Remember, the slope going this way is a negative slope. If I want to do it again, 1, 2, 3 over 1 from here out to here, and then I get this line right there. Okay, that's using slope-intercept to graph that line. The other possible way that we could do this is, in the past, we've just made a chart, x and y. We filled in some numbers we like. We always like 0. So if I plug in 0 here, okay, I'm going to get 0 times negative 3 is 0 plus 6 is 6. If I plug in 1 there, I get negative, oops, hold on. If I plug in 1 there, I get negative 3, okay, plus 6 is going to be, put in 1 there, then I would get negative 1 times negative 3, I'm going to get 3 out of that. Okay, if I put in negative 1 times negative 3 is positive 4, so I'm going to get 10 out of that thing. Okay, so I'm looking for smaller numbers there. But if I go here, 0 elevator, 6th floor, boom, right there. First elevator, 3rd floor, right back to here. Negative 1 elevator, I'm all the way up here in the 10th floor. I'm actually off of the chart up here, but I still get the exact same line. So that's 2 different ways to do that. Okay, couple quick reminders. If this ever comes out, x equals, remember what kind of line you get out of that? If you got x equals 3, you get a straight up and down line at 3. 1, 2, 3. If you get y equals 3, then you get the horizontal line. 1, 2, 3, come straight across like that. Okay? That's pretty simple. That's just all review right there. Now, they're going to take what you just did, and here's the whole step forward. This is all they're introducing to you now, is instead of saying, for example, x equals 3, they're going to say x is greater than 3. Okay? So, anytime you have a greater than sign, I'm going to put this over here. Anytime you have a greater than sign for inequality, you are going to get, instead of a straight line, you are going to get a dotted line. And if you have greater than or equal to, guess what? You still have a line. Okay? It's still a line. Here it's dotted, here it's a solid line. But you have to get your crayons out. I've been telling you we're going to do this, and you get to do a little bit of coloring. So if we have x is greater than 3, okay, then we had this line right here, and we're going to color all the things that are greater than 3. Now, technically, we should have this, because it's greater than, this should be a dotted line. Okay, but any number out here is going to be greater than 3. Okay? So I said, I'm going to take this one and flip it around, and I'm going to say y is less than or equal to 3. Now, in this case, I keep the solid line that I had right here. Okay? Oh, I'm sorry. It was the green line. Okay? And I'm looking for things that are less than that. Okay? So anything less than this is going to be below it. And so there's what I'm going to color in just like that. And that's all we're really doing for you today. I mean, that's the hardest, newest thing that you're going to get. So let's try some of the examples that they give to you. And then you get a chance to run over to your little brother and sister's room and steal their colored pencils, because you're going to need them. All right. Here are the examples they give to you. The first, I'm going to give you 3 right here, and these are like ridiculously easy. Okay? The first one says y is less than or equal to 2x minus 8. Now, they're not even asking you to solve it. All they're doing is giving you this ordered pair, 3, negative 2, and they're asking you, does that work? Your answer is yes or no. It is a solution or it is not a solution. So you can stop this right now, plug it in, and see if that works. All right, you should have figured out. You probably can do this one in your head. I'm going to come back. Oops. I got to plug it in. We get negative 2, which is the y, is less than or equal to 2 times 3, because there, minus 8. Okay, so we got negative 2 is greater than or equal to, we got 6 minus 8 is negative 2. Okay, is negative 2 less than or equal to 2? Yes, it is. It's not less than, but it is equal. So the answer for this one is it is a solution. If I can spell it right there. It is a solution. Okay? Ready to try another one like that? Here we go. I'm going to give you y is greater than x minus 3. And all they're going to do is say, here's an ordered pair, 2, negative 2, plug it in, and tell me if it works. If it works, it's a solution. If it doesn't work, it's not a solution. Pretty simple. All right, let's plug it in and see what we get. We get y up. We don't, because y is negative 2 is greater than, and x came from there. We get 2 minus 3. Okay, we get negative 2 is greater than negative 1. Yes, they're both negatives, but which would you rather have? Would you rather owe me $1 million or owe me $2 million? This is the better deal because it's the bigger number. Okay, so is this a true statement? No, not a solution. Okay, that does not work. These are easy, aren't they? Golly, I'll give you one more just for fun. All right, last one. Okay, x is greater than negative 4. Okay, this would be obviously a vertical line, but they give you negative 2, 8, right? Yep. Okay, so you plug it in and you tell me, does that work? Okay. Now, in this case, we get x is negative 2. Is that greater? And y would be 0. Okay. Y is not there because we're going to get a horizontal line, so we just end up with that. Is that true? Yes, it is. So this is a solution. Okay? All right. Now, let's get ready to go do some graphing here. Okay? I kind of did this one with you before, but I'm going to do it here again. If I gave you x equals 3, this is the one they gave to us. I actually did this one with you already. Okay, we got there. Only it's not equals 3. It's x is less than or equal to 3. So we come out here, we go 1, 2, 3. We draw our line, and x has to be less than this, so it's going to be everything over there. Okay, I didn't give you time to stop on that one, but we actually kind of did that one already. I'm going to give you one here that we will stop on, and let's see if you can get this one done. Okay, y is less than or equal to 1/2 x plus 2. Okay, so you're going to graph that puppy. Okay, we're not saying is it a solution or is it not, because we didn't get an ordered pair, but you need to take that and graph it right there and color the right side. Here's your chance to use all your coloring skills. All right, I'm not even going to do anything here. I'm just going to go back to the 2 is the y-intercept, so I go 1, 2, so I know it's going to go right there. I could make the box like this, but this one's so easy. There's really no reason to have to go like that. Okay, the slope is rise over run. So I'm going to go from here up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, or I can go back 2 and down 1. Okay, and I'm going to make the line right here. Now, y is less than or equal to. Because it's less than or equal to, I get a solid line because of this right here. And then I color all the ones that are underneath it. Pretty simple, huh? All right. They give me one more here that says y equals 3, but we already did that. So there's really no point in doing it again. Now, let's try, this is about as tough as it gets, and this is not that tough. Okay, if they gave me 5 minus 2y is less than or equal to 3x, again, the simple thing here is I just have to put it in that y-intercept form. I'm going to take the 5, I need it on this side. To do that, I will add 5 to both sides. Plus 5 is less than or equal to 3x plus 5. And I'm left with negative 2y is less than or equal to 3x plus 5. So now, when I go to graph that, you try and graph that. It should be pretty simple. All right, the y-intercept is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The slope is 3. Rise, 1, 2, 3 over run. 1, 1, 2, 3. Doing it backwards here. And there's my line. Now the question is, which side needs, I made a mistake here, didn't I? Not the first time, huh? All right, because we have to have y by itself. So we've got to come back in here and we've got to divide everything by 2. Not just 2, but negative 2. so that we end up with y. And now we have to, because we're dividing, we got to flip the sign, and we're going to get 3/2 x plus, actually not plus, it's going to be minus 1/2. Did you catch my mistake early? You guys should be good at that by now. All right, so let's go ahead and graph it. So again, the y-intercept is going to be, did I copy that right? I got it. Okay. Now do should leave me a negative there. And oh, you know why the sign does not switch? Why? Because I'm adding and not multiplying or dividing. There's the mistake. See if you caught that one earlier, huh? Okay, I'm adding, not multiplying or dividing, so the sign does not switch. And then this should become negative, and this should become negative or positive 1/2. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so we go to 1.5, 1, 2, we go right about there. We have a slope of negative 3, 2, so it's down 1, 2, 3 over 2, 1, 2. Down 1, 2, 3 over 2, 1, 2. Okay, yes, there it is. Now, last question. It's a solid line because we have this right here. Okay. Now, which side should be colored? Okay, because it's greater than, it's going to be on this side. So all of this should be colored. All right, hopefully you caught my mistake before I caught my mistake, and you can see, but that is the right answer. There it is. Now, the last thing here is they do ask you to try this with the graph on the graphing calculator. If you can make it work, great. Try it. I want to know how it's working with you with that new graphing calculator that's online. Monday, there will be people coming to pick up stuff. If you would like, if you got a little brother or sister that needs to pick up curriculum on Monday, I'll have some of those calculators out there. If you want to try the regular calculator, just let me know. But let's see how the online one goes for now. All right, have fun with this. This should be easy. Even if I screwed this part up, this should still be easy. All right, any questions, let me know. Have fun.